Yes. How long have you had it up?
Oh, we put those. I put those signs up back. I don't know, summertime. I guess I don't remember, man.
Oh, okay. Well, have you had any offers on it?
We hadn't had any offers. I just tell people what we're asking for it, and then everybody says, "Well, thank you." Well, kind of
Well,
deal.
what is that number?
$675,000, man.
Woo! That'd be
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
So, where could you just kind of help me understand that number a little bit? Because I'm just seeing the house, but maybe there's some
It's
stuff.
commercial property, ma'am. There's about an acre and 3/4 of it, and it runs long and deep back through there.
Okay.
It's
What?
got road frontage on two sides.
All right.
Wesley Drive all the way back through there for, I don't know how far it'd be, 600 yards maybe. And then, of course, on Jefferson there. But they're fixing to 5-lane that road down through there. That's all going to be 5-lane all the way from the interstate to 111. So it's zone commercial now. It can be kept residential as long as it's a house
Right.
on it. But once the house comes down, then it's got to go back commercial.
So, do you think that once they widen these roads, that they're probably gonna have to impede on some of that land?
They're going to take just a little bit of the front yard. Yes, ma'am. There's some stakes in the front yard. Or there used to be. They may have tore them down when they cut those big trees in the front.
Yeah, I didn't notice them, but that don't mean they're not there. I just wasn't looking for them.
I got you.
But I see, I'm still on the road and I can see the stakes and how far back it's going. And you're right, it's going to take some of that front yard.
It'll take some. Some of those stakes are construction limits, and that's where the people working can go, up into the yard more. I think it's about 20 or 30 feet of the front yard from the edge of the blacktop. Most of the road's going on the other side.
Okay.
Is what they're telling us. Now, I saw the drawings one time, but I didn't scale anything off on it, so I'm not 100% sure of that.
Yeah, and it's going to change 25 times before they actually...
It could very well, yes, ma'am. But they're going to raise the road right there in front of the house. They're taking that dip out of it. So, and eventually what will probably happen when they get finished, if, somebody doesn't buy it, we'll tear the house down and just make all that land flat back through there for somebody wanting to put a car wash, liquor store, whatever they want to build out there.
Gotcha. Well, could you just kind of help me understand that number a little better? Did you comp it with some stuff, or did you?
That's a number that me and my brothers came up with, ma'am.
Okay.
The house is paid for. Everything there's paid for. And we're not hossing to sell it. I think it appraises at $380 something. But the state told us when that road is finished down through there that piece of property will be worth close to $1 million. So that's in fact somewhere we got the number we came up with.
So you're anticipating future retail value on the property?
Well, we hope so, yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Now, have you guys talked to anybody, like a professional, just to kind of gauge what their thoughts on it would be, or?
No, ma'am, and I don't mean to be rude or anything, but we're not really interested in somebody else's opinion.
Well, okay. As soon as I saw the for sale by owner, I immediately said, well, they don't respect realtors, or they don't trust them, one. So.
No, it's not that. I've got some great friends who are realtors. I do. Great friends. There were several of them. But no, we weren't going through the hassle of that. And I told all of them, I said, if you sell it, for what we're asking, I said, the price is really non-negotiable. I don't care to come around on the backside, and pat you on the back.
Right. Well, but you guys
we're not
aren't
tying it up with real estate.
You're not extremely motivated right now because you know that you could get more for it later, if that's what it turns into.
Ma'am, the only thing it's costing us is electricity and the land taxes or city taxes on it.
Well,
so no, we're not all of us have homes, so it's not influencing our lifestyle.
Gotcha. Well, let me ask you this then. Would you, since the number seems to be what's running other people off, because they're not seeing that value that you guys are seeing. If the number's important, have you guys considered doing something more creative, or you be the bank?
That might be an option. We've had people wanting us to owner finance it, but they're coming in here wanting to put $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 down on it. That ain't gonna get it. I mean,
so what would get it on owner terms?
I'd have to. I can't speak for my brothers right now. I'd have to talk to them about that. I have two brothers involved, and they're equal partners in the home with me.
Okay.
It's just we got it. Mom and Dad are passed away. I was born and raised there.
Right.
I'm 58 years old now.
Okay.
Well, I think I was about 6 months old, Mom and Dad said, when they moved into the house. But it's a great house. It's got good bones to it. It's got a full basement. The rooms are small and it's outdated. It's not like houses in Chatsworth by any means, but that wasn't Mom and Dad's lifestyle.
Right.
We weren't trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Right. Well, and like you said, there's multiple things that you could do with the property, especially once that road goes up. You could do a lot of things with it. Certainly doing something on terms, like owner terms, could be extremely beneficial to you and your brothers, because it can limit, if not completely wipe out, all of your tax liability on the property.
Right. Right.
And I don't know you or your brothers or what your situation is financially or your tax situation, but I do know that if you sold it for $600,000, you're looking at all three of you having tax implications or considering it as income and possibly putting you in a different bracket, paying more taxes. But if you did it on owner terms, then there could be a way that you avoid the tax altogether if you structure it properly.
Right.
So, at that price point, I would definitely entertain, if you guys were interested in a seller finance situation. We could definitely open up a conversation about it, and you guys decide what it would be worth.
Let me ask you this question. What do you do for a living?
So I'm an investor, and
okay.
I'm looking at mostly fix and flips, and that's really kind of what sparked my interest when I came across the property. So that would be my interest, but I'll also buy and hold if it makes sense for me. So if you and your brothers decided, because I know you had mentioned something about down payment earlier and what somebody offered you, but if you were to look at the big picture, like the amortization schedule on you being owner financing that property, you could sell the property to somebody for $1 million as long as the terms were right. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, to me, the value is not necessarily in the price, it's in what I can do with it. And if we structure it in a way that makes sense for all of us, I definitely think that there is an opportunity where we all walk away happy. You guys get more than you even thought you could get for it. And I'm able to do something with the property that generates cash flow for me, and everybody wins.
I got you. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, because and I don't care to tell you, I'm not that educated when it comes to that type of stuff. My brothers are. Now, if you want me to build you a road or a lake or a pond or anything you want to build, I can do that. But when you're talking numbers and taxes and finances, I don't do that part.
Okay.
I got my education in hard knocks. They got theirs in business.
Well, I'm right there with you.
So I rely on what they say on that. So you're really just, you're talking and I'm listening, but I'm not absorbing a thing you're saying to me, if that makes any sense.
It does.
If you're going to talk to me, you're going to have to dumb it down just a little bit. Yeah, but now I don't care to talk to them about that. I got your number in my phone. I'll put your name with it. And I'll ask them, if they'd be interested in sitting down and talking with you.
Yeah, that would be
perfect. Because they're the ones that need to do the listening and the talking, not me.
Right. Well, and just to kind of bring it to your realm, I can totally give you a scenario with a car. If my neighbor is selling a car and I need a car, and he wants to sell it for $5,000. Well, if I'd be willing to give him $10,000 for that car, as long as I'm paying $300 a month, on 5-6 years, whatever that works out to. But all of those terms are negotiable. The price, the down payment, the monthly payment, and the length of that financing situation. So if all those numbers are structured in a way that everybody walks away happy, then I may buy that car for $15,000.
Right. I know what you're saying. Yes.
So yeah, I mean, if you want to get with them and let me know what they think, and maybe we could at least just have a conversation about it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen from a conversation?
Well, one of my brothers is very easy to talk to, and my other brother is very arrogant, so he'll be a little more difficult to talk to. But they're very educated guys.
Right. Well, that's probably why he's arrogant. He knows.
Well, and they, and it don't matter to me. I mean, I've had a lot of people call wanting to rent the place, which I'm all about it. Yeah, rent it. Hell, just let somebody live in the house, whatever. But they don't really want to fool that hassle. They don't need the money. I'll go ahead and explain that one to you.
And they don't want the liability. There's a lot of liability with that. Somebody gets hurt.
Well, there is. I mean, I've got a couple of guys that do that stuff that are friends of mine. They've got several rental properties, and they've offered just to take it, and, they run everything to, for a fee, of course. But I understand that part, too.
Right.
But what is your last name, Miss Ashley?
My last name's England, just like the country.
England.
You know any Englands around here?
I know Wade and Doug and...
Oh, that's my family.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they're my cousins.
I talked to Doug. I talked to Wade this morning. He's headed to California.
How's Doug doing?
He's okay. He actually lives 2 houses up the road from me.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Dang. Well,
Yeah,
we just need to have a little meeting at your house then, and I'll get an opportunity to go see Doug. I've not been to Doug since he hosted a family reunion out at his place, and I don't know if he still lives in that same house, but it was just this massive house.
Yes. Is it a maze when you walk into it?
Oh yeah, it was the best.
Yeah, he still lives there.
The best house ever to play hide and go seek.
Oh, absolutely. You get lost in there looking for the damn mailbox.
Yes. I think it
I
was
went
2
in there.
houses that he joined together or something like that.
It was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of unique, that's for sure, for lack of words. But yeah, he's 2 doors up from me, I think.
Okay. Well, would you be able to give me your brother's information, or how did you want to do that?
Yeah, I mean, you give me your name and everything, and I'll put you in my phone.
Okay.
Then I'll just send you my brother's contact.
Okay.
And I'm going to send you the arrogant one's name. His name's David, okay?
Okay.
I mean, he's big brother, and I mean, yes, I kind of look up to him because he's my big brother. If he crosses me, I'll slap the taste out of his mouth. He knows that. But anyway, yeah, but he is very knowledgeable about this kind of stuff, and so is my younger brother, Fred. So I don't know if you know either one of them, but I can send you David's contact. I don't care a bit.
Yeah, is this your cell phone number?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay, if you want, I can just shoot you a text with my information, and then you can just shoot me.
That'd be fine.
All right, we'll do that. Well, it was really
I'll
nice
put you
talking
in as a
to you.
contact.
Yeah.
Hey, you too. You too, Ashley.
Yeah, you.
Very much.
Well, I look forward to
But if you want to send me that,
yep, I can do that.
that'd be great.
All right. Well,
all right, you have a great day.
You too. Thanks, John.
All right. Bye, honey.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Great job.